want to spend too much time there because we're tight for time, and I think the multi-beam mapping gives us a lot of information on it.
Roger. Dan, how do you feel about
Do we need to recover by a
5
certain
meters
time?
at 010?
We have to get going to RC mooring at 3
Let
a.m.
me see if I can
Okay,
get
right,
over here
right.
first and see
Yeah.
what happens there.
No problem.
Hey, Anna,
Yeah?
could you throw up the HiPAC map onto the quad view again as
I
we're
can.
transitioning?
Okay, Anna, you can go
Thank
wide,
you.
thanks.
Copy.
And for any viewers just tuning in to the live stream, we are diving at the Endeavour hydrothermal vents. This is part of Expedition NA-161, also known as the ONC Abyss Expedition with Ocean Networks Canada. So tonight we are taking some gas tight samples. So these are water samples at pressure, and also we will also be working on some autonomous
Look at
mooring.
all the smoke on the lens.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke coming into everything.
I got a question about the smoke and camera from a viewer. They're wondering if the smoke would damage any of the cameras on the ROVs.
Yep, it's at 110 degrees Fahrenheit right now because it's been sitting in a thermovent for the last half hour. But it's still working, so.
Yeah. And what kind of, I guess, what kind of work do you put into the ROV after it's recovered?
What's that?
What kind of work will you be putting into the ROV after it's recovered?
It's hard to say. It depends on what we break or what we burn to death. Definitely be cleaning some stinky smoke off of the lenses.
What's the most intense ecosystem you've flown Hercules in?
Oops, sorry. I got that one all hotted up now. Watch out for that giant chimney to your right. Look down a bit on Atalanta camera. Keep Herc in view here. All kinds of flange pulls there. I want to make sure our tether doesn't get across the vent there as I come down this one and up the next one.
Bridge, go for nav.
Yeah, you come down.
Coming down 5.
10.
Come down 10.
Down faster, Danny. Can't be porpoising me.
How's that?
That's a great shot.
Yeah, keep it less than 20, mate.
Okay.
You're gonna have to really pay attention to the delta and your camera here while we're going up and down the vents.
Yeah.
Because I am not.
So are we? I sort of stepped out. Are we just? Do we just go down?
Stop long enough to
down Park Place.
adjust the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Park Place is standing at 25 meters tall. What's the tallest trim gain
Is that
you've
what
seen,
we got
Steve?
here again? Let's see here. We've got
Did you go around the corner?
I did.
whatever it says that and whatever we have down here. World's smallest graph. Looks like it's just before 2140, and we go down to, yeah, just below 2160. So 20 plus meters, 22, 23.
Well, let me just change my notes here. 22, 23.
Oh, we went down lower. Or maybe not.
We went
25
down
is
to
a
the
good
bottom.
25 is good? Okay.
25 is good.
And what's the
We weren't at the top.
and what's the tallest tower you've seen?
I think I think Godzilla was up to 60
Wow.
at some
Put
point.
on that tether, because I'll get you in trouble here.
The tether looks like it's hung up on a ledge. It is.
Look at that little fish in there.
Right there. I'll come off a bit here.
You know, I'll make a really
I
bad
can come up a
predator
little
'cause I
bit if
can't
you
see
want.
it.
What you got? Yeah, you can come up a bit.
I'm laying on a ledge.
I see that.
We have a viewer asking if we can get a cinema cam view up instead of the control room, Anna.
Sure.
Okay, Johan, move
Nope,
the boat.
Atalanta just hit something.
Move the boat north.
Copy. Bridge nav.
Come up a bit, Danny.
I'm working
Can
on
we
it.
have 5 meters at 010, please? Thank you.
You gotta watch your sonar too when you're coming down.
Yeah, I'm watching sonar.
Should be boardwalk ahead of us.
If you have anything in the inner ring, I need to know about it. If I don't, Johan should be watching too.
Yeah. Yeah, you have boardwalk right in front of you.
Yeah, but you gotta watch that inner ring too. We can't get anything in that 20 meter zone. If we do, I need to know. If I'm not,
Right.
I'll usually say when we do. But
Yeah, it's right on the edge.
Roger.
Who gets to name these high-rise towers?
Steve said you had to visit, you had to be there in person in Alvin or something, right?
I think you end up, if you write a paper and you get it in there, that kind of puts a stamp of.
Official name?
I shouldn't have come around.
Yeah,
that far.
I don't
Sorry,
like.
guys. Get you in
I don't know
trouble.
how you do name mountains and things like that. I think that's something different, but
Look to the right, Danny.
if there's like no record of somebody naming something, then you can name it yourself.
Yeah, I was on a cruise recently on the Western Galapagos Spreading Center where we found a new vent field and we had the national park name it.
Oh, that's
You want to go
exciting.
up and have a peek at this one, Steve?
If it doesn't take we're gonna have to go up high for Godzilla anyway, right? So we'll just fly across the Godzilla, or do you have to come down?
No, I'll come back down. The criminal, the blue water here.
What was the name of the new vent field, Johan?
I forget
Look
it,
right, Danny.
but
Look
it
right a little more.
translates to the path of the crab.
I
Ooh.
love that.
Copy that, Danny?
Yeah, I'm
Because
coming up.
Okay, I need a response when I
I said
ask you
coming.
something.
I said
I
coming
said
up.
look right, look right.
Look right.
Yeah, just
whatever
give
that
me a
would be in
roger or whatever
Spanish.
so I know that
Roger.
you heard me. Roger, thank you.
So there's not much venting out of this guy.
Want to see above Herc a little bit there so I can see if I'm coming up into a overhanging flange pole. Never know what's above you here.
You got one coming up above you.
Roger.
Oh, just hit.
This one really mushrooms out at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I didn't hit, contrary to what Danny said. Just backing up will cause stuff to fall down into the cameras there.
You can hear the tires screeching. Reverse. Wow, this one really sort of mushrooms out, really like a tree.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see if we can see that once we get the 3D of Norbit.
Yeah, this is a... And very little venting that I can come across. I see lots of animals.
I dusted it up there, sorry. A little western with it.
Look at all those worms.
This might be the more fascinating photogrammetry target.
That was a contact.
Ouch.
There's some venting.
Wow.
Oh, here's the venting. So it's at the very, very top.
Not at the top yet.
No, there's more.
Just when you think it's safe.
But wait, there's more.
30 meters already.
And this is already 30 meters.
Oh, so this is boardwalk that we're at? Or
Copy.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Danny, come down a bit. Give me some leash. See the ROV porpoising there?
Yep. $18-meter delta.
Roger. I'm stretched out a bit, so.
Yep, Ada's starting to move towards you.
Steve, could you explain a little bit of what photogrammetry is?
Wish I knew. It's magic.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Most people start talking about point clouds. It's
Get
just
too
taking
close,
pictures of
suck you right in.
multiple pictures of items and be able to stitch together a 3D rendition of it.
Okay, hold what you got there for a minute.
Holding.
Wow, that looks amazing.
I mean, this is still going up.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty
now you can come
incredible.
up.
Coming up.
So there's not behaving.
It's hard
Okay,
to
that's
know.
good.
It's hard to see if the Norbit picked this up or if it's sort of too skinny.
Come up a bit more.
Doesn't feel like there's much change in color on these spires.
No. No, it's too much.
Interference.
It's all the interference stuff a little bit.
Okay, hold that.
Okay.
Well, I don't
Now
know.
if
This
you do come up,
We might be able
again,
to
you'll
spend
come
more
up
time
really
on
slow,
post.
'cause I'm gonna
Can
get
we get a
closer.
photo of
You wanna
this?
pull me?
You guys have the still cam, right?
Yeah, let's see. Still can. Let's see if we can adjust the focus.
We've got lots of video now, but we don't have a lot of still images to send back to shore.
I have to do all the settings.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have control of it, or else I would do that.
Herc, you're floating up too fast.
AJ, if you
We
look
want
at
to go here, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Up here. This
Yeah, okay, you can
side of it.
put it onto here.
Okay.
Don't worry
That's
about
the
it.
top there,
It's
Steve.
doing it, AJ.
So it's up 35 meters, I
I
guess.
took a couple. You go.
Thanks.
At least 35 meters up.
See if I can get down out of the smoke to get some decent video here.
Bridge nav.
Can I get
10
that scene
at
as a image?
150, please.
That one we can't take pictures on.
Oh, no, I like this view.
That one we can't take pictures
10
on.
meters
It's this
at
one.
150, please.
Okay.
Can zoom out, maybe?
Thank
Does
you.
that work?
It doesn't zoom.
Oh.
We can change the focus and the white balance and the exposure.
I can zoom it. I think it's zoomed. What is it
cinema?
right now? I've zoomed out.
Okay, great.
The box is
Yeah,
sticking out there, so
Yeah, careful, don't hurt it.
Well, that's all
it's
good.
just thrust of the vehicle washing it. It's that friable. I might have touched there with the top of the vehicle a bit. They suck you in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the undertowed. Well,
We're moving the ship, Atlantis, right
Yep.
above us now in the smoke, so we're going to move to the other side of it here.
and it looks like the ship is almost over. Is it finished its,
Yeah, the ship finished its initial move,
Oh,
and we just brought it back a little bit more.
okay, we should get out of here. We're
Yeah, it's just my thruster wash, I think. It's that fragile.
yeah.
yeah,
But that means that it's actually in the,
productive.
it's growing right
Yeah.
now. But let it grow.
let it grow. Let it grow.
Yeah, Steve and
Look down a
AJ,
bit, Danny.
if you look
I'm
at
looking
the,
all the way
Yeah,
down.
Ross Brock.
Right.
yeah,
Turn your head,
you can see
maybe.
we
Have a
did
look.
pick up some stuff up here.
Yeah, it probably just needs to be processed a little tighter because it's hard to tell it apart from
Yeah,
all
you
that
gotta spin
noise
around,
from
maybe.
the smoke, right?
Definitely.
So that's maybe just going to take a
180
bit of time.
to take
But it looked
my
like some of
tether
that was
wrap out.
actually real.
Yeah. Well, this
This
is
weird
real.
stuff.
This is kind of all the
Yeah.
noise from the smoke.
But I think this might have been something real there too.
Yeah, I think that's the tippy
And this
top.
is smoke there.
Yeah.
So it's really precarious, and it's got that, some blobby things.
So cool.
Okay, we still got one wrap.
Yeah, I'm coming around. Now I'm going to put more in.
And I just lost sight of hook.
Yeah, I'm coming that way. Coming towards you.
Have we seen any clear signs of the landscape here being changed after the earthquakes in March, Steve?
I don't think I was here before the earthquakes.
Well, like last year, for example.
Yeah.
I would say we've seen mostly growth from last year, whereas if there were signs of the earthquake, we'd see debris.
Yeah, well, the only thing long term, I thought bamboo has grown a bunch, and I think this guy seems to have some brand new stuff up top there.
Yeah.
Now, whether it's after the earthquake or not, I don't know. At Maine Endeavor Field, things are changed quite a bit. There's that nice little cliff where we put the things in, so things are growing differently, and things didn't change much
Zoom in just
since we
for us.
since we deployed in 2010. So
Did you copy that, Anna?
Huh? No, what was that?
Zoom in just a bit, please.
Copy?
it looks like we're probably 25 minutes
Yeah,
away from.
I don't think there's much chance of us
No,
getting a gas
I don't
stay
think
here.
there was a.
So we'll just get eyes on it maybe and then head out.
You need to get eyes on it to get. You don't want to run into.
Yeah.
There is something interesting farther on your way.
What's that?
I thought I saw something new up there. Or maybe the ship's over it?
Are you coming down, going down?
Yeah.
No.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
That's on the way.
waiting for
little
Atalanta to
baby.
move off the top of the giant black smoker for
Okay,
it.
well, we got a 30-meter delta.
But I guess
Should
you're going to be
have
up in the
20.
water column?
I know, that's what I'm...
I'll ask.
Well, that's not far. Maybe we can just go have a peek and then get up in the water column.
We already looked at Godzilla,
Yeah.
so we can kind of.
Oh, you've already
Dan,
looked at Godzilla?
You're fine right now.
Oh, so we don't need to see
so
it?
I got slack.
But everybody here wants to see it.
Wow.
But yes, we did a up and down. And
So you would prefer, if you had to choose, you'd prefer to do a visual survey of that top one?
yeah,
Okay.
then we've got all of them.
Sure. Hey, Nav.
Yeah, I followed that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw the Godzilla stuff, but it's much narrower and taller. Or it's tall.
Copy.
I don't need to see it, Steve. I'm just happy knowing you've seen it.
Bambi was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because it was really big at the bottom.
So Dan, it sounds like change of plans. We're just gonna fly by Godzilla up towards this new little red dot on our map.
Unnamed baby
to the
vent?
north.
Right. Okay, Danny, you can come down now, I think.
I think we
Coming
need
down.
more kaiju names for these towers.
Porpoise and me.
Oh,
So
I don't know
that's-
any more kaiju. I only know the two.
I think we should strike out a new direction.
Oh, not
Yeah.
doing Monopoly or kaiju?
Yeah.
I like kaiju names. I don't like Monopoly names as
Yeah,
much.
Monopoly seems silly.
Take that wrap
There's
out.
a list of kaiju names somewhere
Do a
here.
clockwise turn.
And in Canada now, it'd be nice to use one of the
Indigenous?
yeah.
Clockwise.
We'll have to figure that out.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
kinda
going
clockwise.
right.
You're
That
going
would be
right.
tough
You're
for
doing
us.
it right.
Tangwan, which
But does that have to do with
Sigis?
the MPA? Is that the name of the MPA?
Yeah. And they're all deep sea kind of things, like deep sea monster, deep sea this.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, so for some background information, there is it's a proposed new marine protected area that also encompasses the Endeavour one, right? It's sort of like an expansion.
So you want to, they want
It's
to
a
fly
huge,
over this one?
Yeah, just another flyby.
Roger.
you're at Godzilla already?
I gotta
yeah.
come
No,
down
they're
more.
still at Boardwalk.
Right here.
Go wide video.
And you say you saw a lot of growth at Godzilla from the earlier dive?
Bambi.
Bambi. So I'm just making some notes
Bambi
here.
was small at the base.
Bambi was small at the base.
And a long time ago when a Boardwalk was full of the red, really beautiful red stuff, and I didn't see any of it here. So it's changing, which is what it's supposed to do.
We also have a wrap and a half on the 6-8.
Yeah, not bothered with that. I had to do that
Copy.
to take our tether turns out. Okay, Danny, you'll have to come around and look north.
Come around towards the north.
Yep. Northeast, actually, so you can come counterclock.
Oh.
So here is actually Godzilla.
Yeah.
Okay, you're moving the boat somewhere, are you? What are we doing?
Yeah, 50 at 15015.
Sure.
Bridge nav. Can we have a 50 ship move at 015, please? Thank you.
Look left a bit for us.
There are a wide list of Godzilla kaiju names.
Oh, I'm sure there are. I tried watching the new Godzilla, and it put me to sleep.
What's going on with the tri-cam? It's not taking pictures, is it?
Oh, the upper? And why
Yeah.
it's so jumpy?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not taking pictures. I don't think it's recording. Maybe we fried it.
That cam was in the smoke for a while.
No,
Actually, the,
no,
the
it's
computer
it's
cam's
just
fine.
it's
It's
just
just
that
the stream.
Oh, okay.
the stream on that
Yeah.
particular.
I'm gonna reboot the NDI there, see
Yeah,
if that helps it.
recording it just, at low resolution.
It'll take about 45 seconds for the stream to come back.
That's fine. I'm
Copy,
playing in
thank you.
Minecraft land.
Alright, I'm gonna make a note of that.
So this is the one you want to see, Steve, over here.
It didn't come up very good there, I guess, but
Wow. It's
Look up,
smaller.
Danny.
Huh?
Look up.
but it
I am.
didn't exist there before.
Look up.
I'm trying to. It's going.
It's definitely something, right?
Yeah.
You can hold that for a minute. If you hit the chimney, you're too close. Be some Atalanta highlights here.
Yeah, that's a good view of Herc in the chimney.
You look down just a little bit.
That was my desktop background for a long time. A view of Hercules on a hydrothermal vent like that.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Does Atalanta take still photos? Or is it just a video?
I'm actually not sure. I'm sure we can take screen grabs, but that's not ideal.
No.
That actually might become my background. That's
It's
a cool picture.
beautiful.
It's
That's a
so
really nice
stunning.
photo.
Just gonna do this.
That'll be on some mag.
Some
This
nautilus
year
commercial.
we were
I was actually thinking for the ONC calendar for next year.
Oh.
No, it's got to be all photos of me.
AJ.
Maybe we could Photoshop you in as a merman.
What was that, Anna?
Maybe we could Photoshop you in as a merman.
Yes, thank you.
Let me
See,
pitch it
Anna
to the
gets
team.
it.
Coming up a little bit.
I will try to pitch it to the team, but no guarantees.
just put some glasses on a tube berm.
Current's favorable, right?
Thanks,
That's a good shot.
Steve.
You can hold that.
Curly hair on top.
That would be, yeah, I'm in. I'll take it.
That is a really good picture, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think this is Bambi, isn't it?
That's the top there, Steve.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Bambi. So watch out because there's going to be a tall vent just to your left.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Okay, Dan, you want delta or you good?
Oh, we're fine there. Hold the shot.
Okay.
Oh, I don't see it in sonar though.
No, I don't see anything. I'm confused.
I see, yeah, one off to my right. I can go look at that one if you want. I'll come back down a bit, see what we light up. One off to my left there. I can chase that one up.
Oh, there is one to your left?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
come
so
back
that's
down
going to
here.
be Godzilla.
There's something right behind Atalanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the split you can see in upper. This is the split between Bambi and Godzilla, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still 22 meters up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's something that I do not handle. Yeah, it's a data thing.
Oh, so Bambi's taller than Godzilla now, eh, Steve?
What's that?
Bambi's taller than Godzilla now. Was it always? This is the top of Godzilla. Bambi's taller. Bambi's up here.
It wasn't before, but I'm slightly confused about the whole thing. Because we climbed it, and it was quite narrow,
You'll have
and
to look down a bit.
photogrammatic.
And you'll have to come up a bit.
Photogrammagenic. Like, you could do a good job with it.
This one, it looks
Atlanta's
pretty
gonna come right over
mound-like
us.
in the Norbit.
Yeah, an orbit should be like, we haven't moved that, like, it had the nav problems with the, but I don't think we've, but you're right.
We can always bet some yellow dogs on it.
Johan's going to take Atlanta right over the top of it, so you're going to have to come
she's
up a
coming.
bit.
Coming up.
We'll lose visibility on that.
Unless this is
Oh,
the
you want a
spire.
20
Is
meter
this the
delta?
spire you're talking
That's good.
about?
Yeah.
Probably,
That
maybe.
might be taller. That one might be taller than Bambi.
It can't be that tall though. That's
Although
too
you're
skinny.
Herc is still picking Bambi up in sonar, so. Yeah, there it is. Just painted Bambi again, so. But this is the top of Bambi here, so we're pretty much in line with it.
Is this Bambi or Godzilla that we're seeing?
Godzilla's in
That's
front of
Godzilla.
us.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Although Steve's not convinced.
I'm just confused with what I just saw, 2 hours ago. So
There's a different shift, different
Yeah.
world.
it's getting late.
We don't talk about the previous shift.
That's right. It's like they don't exist to us.
Wow, I love this little
Uh.
keyhole where you can see right through.
Zoom in just a bit for us on it.
Sure.
At the end of the day, you guys on your 4-hour shifts are going to have to rate which crew is more fun.
What are you willing to give
You
me?
I don't-
You taking pictures with cinema cam now or no?
Yeah, we were taking a couple before. Did the
Well, this is
reboot
pretty
complete?
interesting.
While
I
we're
don't
waiting
know.
for Atlanta to come over the top, I'm going to come back down to the bottom here. Not to the bottom, just to the bottom of this. I could get you to turn on the timer.
Yeah, I think that's worthwhile.
Yeah, we got
It's not going to take long. And
Atlanta's going to,
So there we got timer started.
roger. I'm just going to fly around and
That's
get a
pretty
bunch
cool.
of pictures here while
Yeah.
Atlantis is still to the south of us, right? And it needs to be
Yeah,
way to the north.
yeah, and the ship's still moving.
This is a small enough area where we can get some good coverage. And there's not a bunch of smoke and debris in the water, so you might...
It's like an old gnarly tree.
Yeah.
So it's... Is it going now? I
Oh.
don't see the...
It's going, yeah.
Atalanta.
It's
is that
flashing
just-
on our
Atalanta
screen.
is in the middle of a smoker.
Yes, it is. 23 meters above us, so we're all right.
I wonder how old this chimney is. Steve, do you have an idea?
they thought these chimneys were supposed to be fairly new, but then they've done a bunch of work and realized that they're, I can't remember the latest, it kept on growing, like 1,000 years old, and now I think it's even more.
What? Whoa, that's
So
really
there's
cool.
no, the reason they last is, and other chimneys go away, is that there's usually an eruption and lava flows and covers the chimneys.
Mhm.
So in this case, there hasn't been really eruptions, and we just get shaking and little seepage, changing seepage of lava and stuff like that, but not.
Well, back in March when we detected the earthquake swarm, there was chatter about there being new sea floor forming. Do we see anything like that yet, or?
Well, it's new sea, it's a constant thing, but it's like new sea floor forming at the rate of your fingernails grow.
Yeah.
So very, very little.
That's a cool metaphor just to have a comparison.
It's the right, it's something I heard way back, because it's about that speed. I can't remember what it is now. I think it's a full double spreading rate of 5 centimeters a year.
Oh, wow.
So 2.5 each way.
That is getting
I feel like
ahead.
my nails grow a little faster than that. They're pretty
Maybe
long.
10 meters in front of you now.
Roger.
Well, I don't know how faster, yeah.
But generally speaking, it's nice to
Yeah.
have a comparison that is more relatable.
Yeah, then I can't even remember. I remember that, but I don't remember the actual number.
Right.
You want to make sure the tether doesn't get pulled into this, eh? That would be a real shame.
Spin around and look south now, Danny.
It's a fair bit of stuff coming out of that guy.
Yeah.
That is a calendar photo right there.
Totally.
Yeah.
1,000-year-old chimney plus. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't actually our John Jameson on our
This is still
oh,
Godzilla right here?
This is Godzilla, yeah.
Thanks for confirming every time I ask. I'm like so turned around like where we are right now.
we'll have to do the same. That's a special timer start for, yes, it's Godzilla. Every 3 seconds, yes, it's Godzilla.
Thank you.
So every still has a audio clip associated
Timer
with
start.
it.
Yeah. It's great because I'm cutting highlights, so every highlight they would just be like, is this Godzilla? Yes. Are we there yet?
Yeah, you can see Bambi in the background.
Come on.
I'm just thinking about what life was like
So
1,000 years ago in
I'm going to move a little
1024.
faster here, guys.
Yeah,
just
you
for
got to
the-
catch up.
No,
Or-
it's not that I'm worried about. The photogrammetry, I can move as fast as I want. It's still taking pictures.
Yeah,
So if I go up and down 2 or 3 times here, you'll get a good model of it. So I'm going to not get as pretty video, just take a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, I think that's what we're basically do.
you might get yanked soon, eh? Oh, actually, never mind. I see on Atalanta view you got still a lot of scope. Johan, is the ship move complete?
Yep, the ship move is complete.
Is Atalanta still swinging?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe another 15 meters. 10.
This is
Jonathan
just
says for
all
fast
smoke
photogrammetry, as
instead
fast as I can go. Faster, faster, faster. That's what he's always
I don't know how
saying.
you get photogrammetry with smoke, though.
of- Yeah,
Yeah.
you must have to cut the smoke out.
Yeah.
Smoke will be in the model.
Maybe, you know how they clean data when they do mapping? Maybe it'll be a similar kind of thing. They can kind of like clean the smoke out somehow in the photogrammetry model.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Because it's moving. The whole idea is that it stays still and you're moving around it. So that's part of the restraint to be able to make a model.
Yeah.
But if it's moving and you're going around it,
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
I guess we'd have to look at other models and see what they do. Maybe they include it. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool to see how big the plumes go.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Yeah.
That's so cool, the smoke.
Yeah.
It's mesmerizing.
Totally mesmerizing.
Okay.
All right, let's turn around and see what this little guy looks like.
Little
What
guy.
little guy?
The little guy to the north.
This guy here.
Roger, I'm going to come back down to the seabed here and we'll zoom over.
We'll just do a quick look, and then we gotta get going
Yeah.
to RC North.
Yeah.
We're pretty much at our bug out alarm.
Oh.
Roger.
I think we're going to come back. I shouldn't say that, I guess. There was
You can
positive.
stop the timer now, please.
Yep, stopping.
There was,
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Dan.
My pleasure. Text Jonathan, tell him to download that stuff. I want to see the model now before the end of the day. He's probably on it. Just getting out of bed. He'll love that. I'll have to text him and Rachel, hey, you got some data.
What time zone is he in?
He's on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, which way do I want to turn? I want to turn counterclock this time. Okay, I'm going to turn and burn here to the little guy. Come up as I come under you, Danny, and spin around.
Want me to spin around and follow you?
Yep.
If you're just tuning into the dive and you want to know what we've done so far, you can go to oceannetworks.ca, and our feed on our website has annotations by our data logger Steph as well as our shore support in Victoria. Whoever annotated "These rocks rock," I really love that.
I'm loving all these little brittle stars. And then I feel like back there, there were some little pink things that looked like they could have been some corals, but I don't know for sure. Do you know, Yuko?
I was not looking,
Okay.
so I apologize.
No worries.
But I do have the Marine ID guide open, so
Sweet.
if I head back into the annotations later, it might be there.
Okay.
So Steve, you're saying that this little peak doesn't show up on maps, eh?
Oh, I think Steve's muted. I can't hear him.
We should take, maybe there's a little bump there. I just never, because I was thinking.
Well, let's see if there's smoke at the top, because if there's smoke at the top, then it's like a real thing, right?
Yeah, and growing.
Oh, very cool.
Nice. A real.
And we can get to name it.
No way, really?
No way.
Yes. Yes way. We were just arguing about that. I just don't want to follow the Godzilla, the Mothra, you know, let's just.
But Steve, it's the best naming convention.
I think we should.
Ask our First Nations friends.
Yes.
I like that.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Is our cable wrapped around out of here?
Whoa, look at this huge
nowhere nearby us,
crab.
Johan.
Wow.
So this is our guy here?
Yep.
There, this is the little guy to the north.
He doesn't seem to have much life on it, though. Interesting,
No.
eh? He's an old extinct one that...
Turn your head to the left, Danny.
What's this tower called?
Aren't you paying attention, Yuko?
Yeah,
it doesn't have a name.
Sorry.
This is the whole point.
I've been like
this theme has been going on for like really long time.
Sorry. It's 3 a.m.
Are you watching the same movie we are?
Apparently not. I'm so tired.
Well, it's unfortunately it looks dead.
Well, let's wait till the top.
So we got to give it some sort of something dead.
Do you still name it if it's dead? It's just a piece of rock.
Yeah.
Just a piece of rock.
Just a piece of rock.
And you're just AJ.
A piece of Japor.
I gotta come around here, guys, and get my tether off.
We still need mountains, even though they're extinct, dead volcanoes.
I guess.
Yeah. Do you want anything from the ship?
It's underwhelming if there's no smoke at the top.
Oh my
dynamics.
goodness.
The dodo still exists.
Yeah.
The dodo was a magical being.
And this isn't?
So was this.
AJ, like, do you have any respect for history? AJ just lives in the present moment only.
I just really want to see smoke.
Okay,
let's for a little smoke, but there's no heat coming out of it at all.
Yuko, the pink things, I think they're deep sea corals.
Ooh, let me see if that's in the ID guide that I was given.
That's the top. Do we have an idea height? I mean, I guess the Norbit will tell us the height.
14 meters, 15 meters.
That's what we're getting off of Herc's altimeter.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an old extinct one, so it was there in the other map.
Yeah, it's just kind of too small for the 10 meter resolution to pick out as anything.
Like a proper ID might have to wait till tomorrow, Anna, when I can talk to Fabio, because I'm not.
All right, Johan, so feel free to get us moving to RCM Northwest. I think we've seen what we need to see here.
Make sure we're clear, but I think
big
we're good.
Dead rock.
Copy that.
We're going in the sea,
check in
up
on
above.
our tether positioning.
We're good. We're good.
Go high or low?
I think we're going to go high.
Okay, I'm going to go to bed then.
Yeah, you go to bed, Steve.
Where are we going?
It's mooring day tomorrow. We're going to go to our Northwest RC mooring.
Okay.
So it's about 0.4 nautical miles away.
And we can do that transit up in the water column.
You can get her going.
For speed.
Yeah, let me just find our
Just be aware that there is a mooring hazard at our destination, so we don't want to approach it with too much speed.
Yeah, I'd rather be down closer to seabed, so If there is any hazards, I don't fly into them blind, or I'm under them.
Okay,
Good night,
ladies,
Steve.
gentlemen,
Night.
peoples,
Thanks,
Night,
Steve.
Good
Steve.
I'm gone.
night. It's been a
Signing
delight.
off
See you,
for
Steve.
another night of Tour the Hydrothermal Vents
Late
Thanks.
night hydrothermals with your host, Science Steve Mahaley,
in the
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
SFM.
Steve something Mahaley.
That's right, Steve F. Mahaley.
Whoa, is that a huge barnacle or something?
Bridge nav.
You see these, Yuko? These like little guys?
Yeah, I'm
Well, I don't
looking
even
at
have
them.
all
Can
my
you
lights
track
on.
a line due north,
That'd be
please,
so
at
cool if we could zoom in.
0.3 knots?
I'm like, maybe my eyes can zoom in.
I know. Oh,
Oh, I have a better view of the pink coral, like,
0.2 knots, all right.
animals.
yeah, I feel like they're octocorals, but
Let me just highlight that, and I can ask Fabio
We'll
tomorrow.
see how that feels
Yeah.
and speed up.
and that big
What'd you
thing
tell him?
that's next to them, that's
I
so
said
crazy
0.3,
looking. What is
yeah.
that?
he lowered me to 0.2.
Is that because of conditions outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
Windy.
pretty strong.
Oh, wow.
And he's going sideways.
Yep.
Whoa, they're so cool.
Very cool.
Dan, is there a reason the lights are all off on Atalanta?
I don't know.
What is this?
Do you want them on?
Sure.
Would
Probably
we
because it was blowing out in the smoke.
have time for a zoom? Could be pretty cool.
Thanks, Orion.
I'm so curious about the thing underneath,
Tilt
too.
down just a
Yeah,
little.
yeah,
Oh,
Yep, we'll see
try
how
a
it goes.
try a zoom there. See what happens.
Yes, I would be happy.
Yeah, you'll have to tilt
Thank
down a
you
little
for the
for me, Danny.
zoom.
Yep.
Wow.
Zoom, HD tan down.
Whoa.
Gorgeous.
Okay, you zoom in a little tighter.
What was your guess on that, Anna?
I think it's pink octocoral.
Yep.
Octocoral. It's like there's 8 little arms on the polyps.
Let's see.
Steph,
Tilt down just a little.
I was
there.
wondering if you're on till noon, right? So the mooring is going to come up,
Tilt down.
You said tilt up. Okay.
You said tilt
and
down. One more.
could you look up
One more.
on which
Okay, zoom in there.
instruments are compromised, toast compromised, and all that on that? And
You can
Right
zoom
now?
in
let
just a bit more.
know before it comes
What was that, Dan?
before it comes up,
Zoom in.
and let AJ know or Peter. So when we take them up,
can't
we can
hold
take
it.
a good look at them. It's going to be pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it
Watch
now.
out. You're
we can
very
do it during
close
this
to the lens.
transit.
I can
It
ask
won't
Shore
take
to
long.
do that.
What's that?
I don't know where to find that, but I'll ask Shore.
Okay, you can go wide.
That was fun. Thank you.
Could
was
be
hoping Herc would hold still, but-
hydroids, too.
Ah. Just so cool.
Yeah.
All these creatures that can live in these extreme environments. I love it.
Thanks for the zoom, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
My pleasure. Sorry I couldn't get Herc to hold still there. I was hoping to get a
No, it was good.
tighter zoom, but
Is it because it's pretty windy up top on the surface? There's a lot of currents.
Hmm.
Some of our viewers are saying that could have been mushroom coral.
Mm.
So just throwing that out there. For our viewers who might be more well-versed in this ecosystem than I am.
Mm. Oh, here. I think I.
Yeah.
Here.
You know, by this time next year, I should have a better idea of all of the coral species here.
come down
Yeah.
a couple meters.
Article
Danny.
written by Scott France. I sailed with him on the Okeanos. He's an awesome biologist. prototype
Wow.
octocorals.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Front row, are you guys okay here for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta take a bio break.
Hey, Dan, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's the most hostile ecosystem you've flown Hercules in?
It's a toss-up between Endeavour and Axial.
Axial
I
and
don't know if I've been to Axial with Hercules, but
Axial seamount.
I'd get much more hostile than this.
This is pretty too.
Ooh.
That's right in the brow cam.
Cool.
If I touch the rocks with the camera, I'm too close. Looks closer than it is.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want to zoom on anything.
I
Yep, go ahead. Just full zoom there.
I totally
Pull
missed
up
that
zoom.
barnacle earlier, and I'm sad.
Aww. Sorry, I'm working on focusing up. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, and there's a little associate, little shrimp-looking guy up on the left. Awesome. Oh, you can see the
Oh, it's a little
associate.
baby
He's
shrimp.
so cute. Wow. Yuko, do we have an ID on this?
I'm looking it up right meow.
Wonderful, thank you.
I just have like too many tabs open right now.
I understand.
See the two reindeer things there? The two TIE fighters? They're sticking out in front of the camera.
I think it's a black coral that's in the Zeus right now.
Oh.
My iNaturalist is just loading.
You'll have to spin around as you come over me, Denny. I never know if you hear me. I can't hear you.
It helps if I have my mic on.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know if you're...
No, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, but I don't know if you hear me, so you got to tell me.
Yeah.
Communicate.
A couple of the viewers
Otherwise,
in
I
the
tend
chat
to
also
bark.
agrees it's a black coral.
Nice. Thanks,
Kind of
viewers.
unusually, that's not my problem. Usually I talk too much.
The pendulum swings one way or the other.
I'm just focusing on your delta and making sure everything's...
Yeah, no, you're doing great over there. We only got tangled up in the tether once. Had 2 turns in it. It's typical of doing this kind of stuff.
It's okay to have turns as long as we take care of it before we...
Yeah, you're probably getting close to getting in your tether there now. I'm gonna take off here, so you'll be all right. Okay, you guys seen enough of little shrimp coral there? I gotta get moving. Atlanta's trying to run over me.
I hear ya. Thanks for the zoom.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you. It's always exciting when we get some fun science zooms on ONC expeditions because we're so focused on ops
Yeah.
for a really good reason.
Yeah,
Engineers are
it's
slave
got a
drivers.
job to do. But yeah, it's fun to look at the beautiful creatures that are living down here too.
Sometimes I just want to
Oh, there's a little
sightsee.
red coral up there.
Yeah.
I got time?
It
always
is
have time.
3:13. I'll leave it up to you.
Would love to check it out.
Zoom in on the little red guy while
All
we're here.
right.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got some associate. That's as far as I can pan left, so.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I mean,
pretty darn good zoom.
Let's see if I can, let me see if I can get Herc to cooperate here.
Cool.
Oh, no, we got a little western with it there. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. Cool little brittle star.
Making me dizzy. Now you should be able to zoom in.
Yep, I'm at full zoom.
Oh, roger. Why is that thing not cooperating? First it's too slow, then it's too fast.
Just so our viewers online know why I'm using iNaturalist, Ocean Networks Canada actually has a iNaturalist page, so I'm basing a lot of my observations based on that. The iNaturalist page is also still being developed, and that's just the easiest resource I currently have on hand, because our biologist is currently sleeping.
Yeah.
Something about sleep being very important, and it being 3 a.m. local time.
Yeah, thankfully, I mean, I'm getting used to my sleep schedule, the 12 to 4 a.m. and 12 to 4 p.m. The late night show was a little hard to get used to, but I'm good now, I think. It's also fun when there's so much action going on during a dive.
It's going to give me nightmares if I look at that thing too long.
No. Think about how like great it would be to like clean the inside of a bottle.
A bottle with 5 straws.
Are those 10-meter grids still?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right.
All right.
Adelana's gonna drag me away.
Bye, creatures. Thanks for letting us stop and take a look.
That was awesome. We're going to see a lot more when we go to Barkley Canyon as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
But this there is not so hot. Muddy water.
Yeah. The canyon ecosystem.
Watch out for that rock. Touched it with a camera.
I'm just looking for an ID for that pink coral that we just saw.
Can you open the iris there just a bit?
Oh,
for me?
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks like mushroom.
Bubblegum?
Oh, that. Yeah, that sounds right.
We're gonna fly right towards you, Danny.
Do you want me to try to keep the ship in this view, or do you want this?
No, you can keep moving to wherever we're supposed to go. I have no idea.
All right. Ship's going due north.
All right. Can I get someone to clean the windows, please? They're all fogged up.
Yeah, I'll get out and wipe it out just for you.
Tried to, you can see where it touched the rock. There's a little mark in the smoke.
I don't think rocks are an improved method for cleaning glass lenses.
It's not, it's Gorilla Glass. You can't hurt it. I've thrown it on the deck before.
So is there probably a little bit of moisture inside of that camera housing then?
No.
No.
No, it's just from the black smoker.
Oh, just
Puts
like residue from the smoke.
Yeah, it's like soot.
Gotcha.
On everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
47% humidity in that camo right now.
Really?
Yeah, which is about where it's been for the whole
Yeah, it hasn't moved.
Whole show. And which way can I turn, Danny? Either way.
Either way, we're at 0.1 tevaraps.
Roger.
Yeah, for anyone that's just tuning into the stream, we are currently diving at Endeavour hydrothermal vents, and we were doing some sightseeing, and I believe we are now heading to our moorings. Is this the moorings that we deployed earlier today, AJ?
No, that was in the southwest of Endeavour. This is in the northwest of Endeavour, and
Okay.
it's a cabled mooring, very similar to the one we deployed, but this one was deployed last year. We're going to inspect it. We're going to calibrate the data from the CTD with the ROV CTD, and then we're going
You look
to
down, or you
release
looking
it
all
to
the way
the
down?
surface
I'm
so that we
heading
can
down.
collect it from the ship.
I'll have to
Awesome.
spin around.
I can look down a little more.
Yeah, and earlier in this dive, we were doing some photogrammetry, which is basically taking a whole bunch of photos of the different hydrothermal vent towers and putting it together into a 3D image.
You'll have to open the iris a little there for me.
Okay.
Thanks, that's good.
In the control van, we have Dan and Danny on the ROVs Hercules and Atalanta, and we have Johan on nav in the front row. In the back row, we have Steph as our data logger, AJ is our watch lead, Anna as our video engineer, and I'm Yuko, and I'm in the Science Communication Fellows seat.
Thanks for the intros, Yuko.
I
Yeah.
can spin around if you need me to.
Yeah.
I love it when viewers that are just tuning
It would
in
be
send
nice to
us
see
a
these
message,
giant rocks coming up.
so I can make sure I repeat what we're doing and where we're at in our dive objectives.
Where are people tuning in from this morning?
Let me take a look at the stats. So, as always, U.S. and Canada are our top geographic locations. Then we have viewers from UK, Australia, Germany, Philippines, New Zealand, Netherlands, Japan, Italy, and Denmark.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I think this is the most diverse
Come on,
set of
come
geographic area that I've seen since we started our expedition.
Oh, what is this, little chimera?
That's
Oh.
all right.
No, I think it might be, I don't know, hard to say.
It's hard to say just from the bum end.
Yeah. Oh, what was, I feel like you posted one of these the other day.
Yeah, that was a Cascadia. Ooh.
Oh. Wow. Can I do a little zoom, or do we have time?
Sure.
Anna with the zoom. Oh yeah, I think it's
That's
a
good, thanks.
grenadier.
Oh, that sounds right.
I think it's a grenadier. Let me look at my marine guide in a sec.
Come
Is that
down,
no
Danny.
alien?
Come down, come down.
Hi.
Look at how giant the
18
eyes
meter
are.
delta.
It's gorgeous.
Roger.
You want me to get closer?
No, we got stuff encroaching there. We're going to have to turn and burn here.
I want to be a deep sea fish.
You
We got
do?
1.5 tevaraps.
Yeah, I know.
How come?
Okay, I'm going to just let him swim out of the frame here.
Just
Beautiful.
seems so chill.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you've got tons of pounds of pressure on you.
Okay, go
cold.
wide, thanks.
I wonder, do you guys know like the ambient water temperature around the smokers? Is it pretty warm?
It's probably just 2 degrees or so. If you go to, it's on the Grafana page, or if I get a second here, I'll switch
Hey,
over.
I have Grafana pulled up. Let me take a look.
Oh, okay.
So Herc water temperature is at 1.9 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to come just on the west side of you here, full speed.
Okay, I'll give you I'll rotate as you fly by.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a grenadier, a rat tail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come up the wall to the right here a little, so you can maybe come up a bit.
I got a 21-meter delta.
Ooh. You see that thing to the bottom left? Like
Right
it
under you now.
me, or I don't know.
The rat-tailed is the unofficial mascot of the midnight team.
Are we the rat tails?
Crawling out of bed at 11:30 p.m.
Yeah. You don't see the light of day. Yeah, we basically are deep sea creatures.
We see the light sometimes.
I mean, you watch the sunrise.
I watched the sunrise yesterday.
But then you scurry back into your bed.
No, I stayed up. I got some sun after lunch.
Really?
I had a lot of sunshine yesterday.
Oh.
The most I've had in a while.
What you're heading now, north?
What's that, you go?
I vouch for that. I saw you in the sun.
I'm heading it north,
Thank you.
yes.
Need confirmation,
Right,
so I'm
gonna
not just in my
cross
little
the
hole.
canyon here, follow the other wall.
The vampire squid could also be our mascot. Mascot of the night shift.
Oh.
Do we see any?
Not
We'll
yet.
It's so
still-
cool how
we'll
you can
keep
see
looking.
the canyon.
Yeah,
and,
the expedition's not
Adelina's
over.
sonar.
I actually found some vampire
Yeah, I don't
squid
know if I can get
stickers
to
for
the other
sale,
side. Maybe I'll stay on that side. Looks.
and
I'll just
they're
come
pretty
out.
gorgeous.
Ooh.
Yeah, am I allowed to, like, I mean, it's just this person on the internet who's studying marine bio. She was featured on Women in Ocean Science.
See if I can drop down into it.
Her Instagram is in.vertababe. But yeah, she makes these really cool stickers, and she's got vampire squid ones. So.
We all love a good sticker.
And she's got some cool, like, clothing too. Yeah. I stalked her a little bit. She seems awesome.
Crab.
Ah. Jeez.
I gotta make sure I say it out loud for the data loggers.
Thank you.
Shout out to Damien on shore, and who else is on shore support?
Ed.
Hey Damien, hi Ed. Great work on the annotations.
Zoom in there if you want.
Zoom in? Yes.
Zoom.
I would love to. Look at this guy. He's just...
Good.
God, these are the creatures of nightmares.
Yeah.
I don't like any
landed on-
crabs or spiders, never mind
Really?
deep sea ones.
Really?
Oh,
The other
yeah.
ones are freakier.
They're
Hate
so
'em.
I
cool.
landed
Hate
on
'em,
the
hate
wrong
'em.
side
You know what
of
I'm
it.
really grateful for is that our mouths are not like crab mouths. Have you ever seen a crab mouth? Like how
Yeah.
they eat? Like imagine how gross
go-
going on a date would be.
Go half wide for a second there.
Now I gotta Google crab mouth.
Oh man, it's just like a mess. It's just
There's a lot
crazy little-
of parts
a
to a crab's
lot
mouth.
of parts.
Tilt
Yeah.
down a little on that camera for me, Denny.
I don't want to see.
It's funny to think about. Oh man, it almost looked like we were gonna grab the crab. Can I zoom in?
Yeah, let me get
Are you
some.
gonna try to zoom into the mouth?
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, you can full zoom there.
What a handsome boy or
He's
girl.
so
We don't
neat.
know.
Yeah, they're
You can't gender it
They
handsome.
them.
looking at its abdomen.
Oh no.
He's like, food.
Right? Detritus, my favorite.
I landed a little hard there. I thought it would be all rock. But
See, like, look at those crazy little things. Like the, man, crab mouth parts. I bet there's a scientist who studies crab mouth parts and just knows the name of each little wispy thing.
predator. Now
Yeah.
you know where that came from.
Cool.
There was a while, I follow I follow a lot of ecological meme accounts
Oh yeah.
on socials. There's a while where everyone was only talking about carcinization,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is a form of convergent evolution in which non-crab crustaceans evolve a crab-like body plan. And I'm like, we're all just turning into crabs.
Everything is
Okay,
crab.
you can go wide. Time to go.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Man.
Maybe it's just the ideal body plan is the crab.
I mean, like, they're really good at hiding and moving quickly. I can definitely agree with that. I wonder how all of this formed, like all of these little patches of, like...
Of the seafloor?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That is a good question.
Coming
Steve,
right under you now,
come
Danny.
back.
Come
Yep.
up a bit.
Steve is asleep now.
No, call him back.
Come up 10,
But you know
probably.
what? I'm going to bank that question.
Come up to 28.
Yeah, just pick the tether up out of the aft camera there. I'm going to pull it right under you.
Hey, rat tail.
A viewer is asking about beacons from yesterday. Well, we were still doing cable lay yesterday, right? Yeah. Yeah. AJ, do you have time to answer what the
Just a little
beacons were
bit. I'm
used
going to
for?
pass the...
Sure,
see
yeah.
See on the right side there?
The beacons are an incredibly helpful tool for us.
On it. Video?
Yeah, what?
Can you zoom in just a touch to get rid of the... Yeah.
Yeah.
That weirdness with the...
The Nautilus is equipped with what's called an ultra-short baseline positioning system. So the Nautilus has a transducer head over the side of the ship, and it sends out a signal pulse. And we have these units, these beacons that we're able to put subsea that send pulses back. And by interrogating these beacons and listening to the response, we're able to tell where they are in space. Hercules and Atalanta both have these beacons on them, and that's one way in which we can tell where Hercules and Atalanta are. And then what we can do is we can take beacons with us and place them on objects, and it helps us track them in the deep sea. So right now on Hercules' porch, we have 2 beacons. We're going to put one on the mooring that we're about to recover, and we're going to put one in the mud as a target to land the next mooring we deploy. And so this way, when we pull the pin and the mooring floats to the surface, it's going to drift in the water column, but we'll be able to watch it on its way up. So we'll be able to know where to look with our binoculars and then move the ship to go get it. Yesterday when we were doing the cable lay, the beacons were used as markers that not only we could interrogate in order to get accurate positioning of a particular location, but also the cable innovator, the cable lay ship, could also interrogate these beacons so that we had a common reference point, so they knew where to drop the cable lay anchors, essentially. We could mark the position relative to our infrastructure using Hercules' sonar and visual cameras, and then we can provide that information in the form of a beacon to the cable innovator so that they can position the ship on the surface to land the anchor in a very accurate position. And yeah, we use beacons all the time. They're these red cylinders. We've gotten really good at clamping them onto our wires when we do wire deployments. It's really important when you have wires in the water that you know where they are so that they don't entangle with Atalanta and Hercules' tethers. And so it's that's another reason why we use beacons.
Thank you, AJ. I was watching Megan, Mike, and Patrick test the 3 beacons today. Got some nice photos of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're having a little bit of trouble with our beacons. They're passing all of the tests that we can do topside. All the batteries seem charged. All the self-checks look good, but we're still having a little bit of trouble communicating with them subsea. So, don't know.
Performance anxiety.
Yeah, don't know what we need to do there, if it's a battery issue or not. I know that Jeb and others on the boat are still working on it actively to try to ensure that we have a selection of good working beacons.
Is that a little isopod on the rock right there?
Yeah, zoom
Right
in
in front
on
of us?
It looks...
Go ahead and zoom in on the
Alright.
It's too
rocky
bright,
critter.
let's see.
Oh, what are you, little
hello.
guy? Or gal, or being?
We don't gender.
Yeah, sorry. Aww. What a cutie. Hi.
See, I just thought it was a mark on the rock. You have such great eyes, Anna.
Aw, thank you. Have you guys ever seen like the really big ones that
Yes.
I feel like people are really polarized about them. They either think they're adorable or terrifying.
Looks like a cockroach.
I mean,
Subsea
it's like
cockroach.
it's just like a little roly-poly with crazy alien eyes and a little lobster tail.
You know, I am so, like, I think this isopod is cute, but when I see a cockroach on land, I freak out.
Yeah.
It's like...
Oh, can you tell us the translation to Cantonese for... I love that, yeah.
Cockroach, in slang, we call cockroaches big strong or little strong, daiko and suko, depending on the size of the cockroach.
I love it.
Can you find lower in there? Bash it. ROV lower. Probably down towards the bottom. Okay, you can go wide, thanks.
Bye, isopod. If that is in fact an isopod. I feel like it is.
I think it is. I'm
Yeah.
fairly confident it's an isopod.
Okay. I wonder if it's a baby version of one of the giant ones.
And then back end just a bit on it.
Whoa, look at that crazy tower of brittle stars and whatever's growing on top of that thing. Looks like a dribble sandcastle.
Zoom, after you go wide, just do a touch
Oh, yes,
in.
yes, yes.
Yeah, perfect, thanks.
That's cool.
So the seafloor kind of marks that we
do
saw,
one more touch in for me.
Sure.
that we saw earlier could be underwater lava flows that are no longer lava pools.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'll get that
Minus
confirmed.
Whoa, you guys look at this. It's like a huge, maybe anemone? Yuko, what do you think?
Can we get a little closer?
Does look like an anemone.
Looks like an alien.
That's everything we've been seeing.
I know, but this one especially because it's so big. Can I zoom?
I'm getting closer there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that's an anemone too.
Wow, it's
I like totally was looking at the white blob on the top, not
Oh.
that giant thing on
Oh.
the side, because I thought that was the
Wow,
rock.
that's a huge one.
What? No, Yuko, it responded. It like closed a
Yeah.
little bit when we came close. This is
Wow.
like the biggest anemone I've ever seen. Wow.
If you go up a bit, I can get it in still.
Yes, please.
Oh, cool view from that camera.
Totally.
Are they splitting? Are they reproducing? Is that two
No.
heads?
It's just folded
Or is it
over.
just, oh, it's just folded over. I
Yeah.
got really excited for a second.
Oh, just
Oh,
closed.
closed
We got
it
too
up.
close.
Oh.
Touch them with the porch. Sorry,
Wow.
AJ, I can't go up. The porch would take them out.
Yeah.
I'll have to back off and then go up. Porch is right underneath him.
Cool.
You can see its mouth.
Yeah. Huh.
Cool.
It potentially could be a Venus flytrap sea anemone.
Like a huge one, though.
Yeah, there's a ray in the Atlantis cam.
Ooh, yeah. Good spot, Dan.
Where?
In the
Atalanta
Oh.
camera.
Cool. First one of the...
See if
Yeah,
I can
first one of
find
the
it.
expedition.
Nice. Mark that off, guys.
Okay, open the iris a bit for us. Thanks.
Open.
It is directly in front of you in the cinema camera. Up to the right.
Yeah, see him, thanks. Open the iris a bit more, please.
On Atalanta?
No.
Hercules.
Hercules. Oh, yeah, copy. Little ray.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good shot in Atlanta.
Yeah.
There's one in cinema cam
And
too.
lower, Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow, yeah, look
The
at the
it's the same one.
lower.
is really
It's
cool.
like straight on.
Yeah.
Mhm. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Tilt up just a little on the HD camera, Danny.
Yeah! Sorry. This is like my internal dialogue whenever I get a good shot.
Tilt up a bit more. That's
Oh, beautiful.
thanks.
Wow, it's just floating here.
How stunning.
Totally. Oh, cool. It's so calm. This is so surreal. I feel like I'm looking at a 3D model on a website or something.
I can't remember the difference between rays and skates. Anyone got that?
I can Google it.
Yeah, I'm Googling it too.
Wow.
Let's see.
Great.
According to the Florida Museum, skates have small teeth while rays have plate-like teeth adapted for crushing
Wow,
prey.
that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
Great piloting. Oh my gosh. Ah!
It's the most cooperative ray I've ever met.
Yeah.
I think
just
it
likes
also
his
has to
picture
do with
taken.
the...
Seriously.
Photogenic ray.
I
So I
feel
think
like
this is
this
maybe a
ray
skate.
A
is
skate?
it's being a model for us. It's just like, yeah, just just film me from every angle.
That is
Oh.
about 20 ahead.
Dan is panoramic flying.
You're getting a 360 of the skate?
What
Skate.
is happening? This is like unreal.
This is National Geographic movie.
Yeah.
It's the skates usually have pointed noses.
Ah.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a pretty pointed nose.
It's a really
Yeah.
pointed nose.
I think it's also in the tail too, those like little, I don't know what you call those, little fins on the end.
Come down. Oh, never mind. You can't come
Rays
down
usually
anymore.
have skinnier
Should we
tails.
do a little zoom?
Nope.
No, okay.
This one is, I believe, a male
But I could get
because
closer.
of the claspers on the back.
Ah, wow.
I'm just looking at a diagram right now.
Oh,
Look at him in the cinema camera. That was so
Wow.
cool.
no
Wow.
way. Look at that.
True highlight.
Magical.
You could make a 3D model out of that.
Seriously. Ah. This is
I got the underside and the cinema cam stills.
Okay, I'm gonna let him leave the screen here gently because I gotta.
beautiful.
I'm
Dan,
out of leash.
expert flying.
Yeah, really
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yep.
a round of applause.
That was a treat.
It
That
really
was-
was.
And we're tail to tail.
Yep.
Nice. Lost it. Worth it.
I love that we can just be like wowed like we're kids again.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to come up some?
No, I gotta come get. You come up, you'll.
Oh my god, I'm so
Drag me
bad at
around.
this.
I'll
It's
come
also a
back
big
down.
difference in how
10
they
meters up.
give birth.
I just gotta get.
Oh,
Fly
what's the
toward you
difference?
Skates
first.
lay eggs and stingrays give birth to live young.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys ever seen the mermaid purses?
Yeah, they're really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skate
What was the
eggs.
distance there?
With Ada,
When you did the separation, what was it?
it was 33.
Cool.
Yeah, you can't get much further than that and not get drugged. Can you touch lower again if you can find it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this guy coming up in front of us.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this just like marine
Yes,
animal
please.
modeling hour?
Thank you.
Everyone is like, look at me.
I'm beautiful. No, I'm beautiful.
Rat. Oh my god, look at your holding still. Ah.
Look at the size of that eye.
Mm-hmm.
Looks angry.
He does look angry.
Okay, low-key, it reminds me of Voldemort a little bit. Bye. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I insulted you. Oh, no.
He's just like, I'm not going to take this disrespect.
He's like, I have a nose, thank you.
Right. You were beautiful. I'm sorry. Come back. There's another one.
Yeah, I gotta do a little catching up here.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
Dad. Thank you.
No,
30 meters south of Atalanta. I want to be 30 meters north. We can stop and smell the flowers again.
Yeah. Wow, that ray shot was like amazing.
So Dan, for this mooring, it's about 250 meters tall.
Roger.
Do you want me to have the ship offset by a little bit?
Yeah.
Drag and pull in?
You want to, we definitely want to stop early and let Atalanta swing in.
Okay.
So you want to stop the ship south of the mooring. Then we'll have to wait for it.
Copy.
Otherwise we'll swing Atalanta into it. But what are we meant to do? Pick it up from the top?
It looks like we are looking at the whole thing and stopping at the different levels of instrument packages
Roger.
for 2 minutes to take CTD measurements,
And then we're going to move it?
and then eventually releasing it.
Oh, we're going to release it.
Yeah, disconnect from the frame.
That's probably an AJ question. You want to start at the top and go down, or start at the bottom and go up and then back down?
He's doesn't have his headset on yet.
There's a sponge right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Johan.
For observing this mooring, do we want to start at the top and work down, or bottom and work up?
We're going to have, ideally, if we could do it at the top and work down, that saves us time. But if it's going to be too difficult to find it in sonar.
I can do
Like
it. Sorry, I blew that one out. I'm happy to start at the top and work down.
Okay. So we
But,
I mean, the buoy is going to be, we know exactly how high off bottom it is, and it's going to be a huge sonar target, so.
yeah.
That's good footage.
That
Yeah.
sponge was in a difficult place. I like to look down inside and see who's home. Yeah, so there's some associates in there.
Hey.
But they got to kind of stick out a little to be able to see them, right?
I am. It's been on this whole time. Silly goose.
Get on the program, AJ.
Yeah. AJ, when Blue came on, I was like, oh, I bet AJ's so happy right now. It was like one of the first songs. I don't know. It's been all over the map.
Okay, Anna, zoom in.
Yep. I don't know what to tell ya.
Hello, sponge.
Oh, look at you, little thing.
Benthic ctenophore on top.
Wow.
See the stringer there?
Dan, what good eyes you have. Cool. Man, what wildlife tonight. It's just been so
It's been so
lovely.
amazing, yeah.
Benthic ctenophore. Wow.
Yeah, and someone just wrote in about the skates.
Ooh.
This area, skates used as nurseries, so... And I
Okay,
think there was a
go
new
away.
nursery discovered
I gotta
last
get going.
year during the NEP expedition.
Wow. Wait, so do you think that that skate was maybe just like hanging out, being like, hey, I'm ready to go. Look at how beautiful I am.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Viewer who provided the skate insight.
It was anonymous. All of our writers are anonymous.
Well, if you're still listening, we'd like to know more if you have more info.
I know the NUPDEP expedition that happens every year, they found a skate nursery last year, a brand new one, and an octopus nursery as well.
An octopus nursery?
Yeah, it was all over the news. I'll try to pull up some articles for you later.
Oh,
If I remember, remind me.
wow. I'm just imagining, have you seen those pictures of the underside of baby skates and they just look like they have little smiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like little raviolis.
Little raviolis, that's
Yeah,
so cute.
yeah. And then baby octopuses too. I mean, regular octopuses are already cute, but baby ones?
Turn
Wait.
it to the north there, Danny.
What do you call, is there like a special name for a baby octopus? Like,
Cute. Cute.
like we were talking about baby owls being owlets. Like, I wonder if it's baby octopus, like I don't know. Viewers, do you have any fun ideas?
I tagged that, when we saw that tiny octopus, I tagged it as small, S-M-O-L, small octo.
100%. Look at this, maybe another sponge down here. That's pretty cool. Cool. Nice. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And a tiny orange guy.
Everyone likes a sea star. Oh, still hard. Okay.
All right, little zoom.
Yep.
Okay.
Zoom, zoom.
All right.
Oh, good there. We'll keep the sea star in the shot or not.
No? Oh, we want the sea star, yes?
Whatever.
We can zoom out, look at the sea star too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It looks slimy. The
What?
sea star.
Oh, I don't know. Wow, that sponge is so, like, I want to grab it.
You would regret it.
Yeah, it's a glass sponge, right? So it would probably cut me up.
Spicules.
Spicules. Oh,
Yeah.
great word.
Now let's see. What kind of sea star is that?
A white one.
Yes.
The extent of my scientific
It's getting
knowledge.
tickled.
Oh, yeah. The brittle star wants to give it a scrub. Just like,
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
yeah, exactly. It's right next to a sponge. It's a cleaning station.
This is just a bathhouse.
Yeah. That's shrimp can like eat all of the little dead skin
Come on,
cells
just
off
a
of
couple
you.
meters, Danny. Tether in the aft cam there. Okay, and running this over again.
Okay. Oh. Cool that sponges are animals.
To your baby octopus name, a couple viewers wrote in.
Yes.
Auklets or auklings.
Ocklings.
Octopup.
Octopup? Wait, what was the first one?
Auklets, like owlets.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
They're all cute. You know how, like, a couple dives ago, I notified the viewers that both octopuses, octopi, and octopodes are correct grammatically? I feel like because there are 3 ways to say adult octopuses, there should be 3 ways to say baby octopuses.
We'll accept all 3.
Yep, coming into view.
Yeah, we accept all 3. I really appreciate our viewers. It's nice to be able to interface with people who are enjoying the dives, and people have expertise that we don't.
Traversing through Endeavour is so much more exciting than traversing through Cascadia Basin.
Yeah.
Not that we didn't see any cool stuff at Cascadia. I have a compilation of some of the critters we saw.
Oh, what are they? Sea cucumber and sea cucumber and sea cucumber?
Sea cucumber galore.
Yeah. Sea cucumber in all flavors.
I think there was only 2.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like the purple one and then the fancy squirrel tail one.
The, what was it, guppy squirrel?
Whoa, look at this huge crab coming up. Wow. Jeez.
Crab.
Yeah, for Steph, just in case you didn't see.
What? What'd you say?
There's a crab.
Yeah,
You see it?
I do.
Great.
It's right there in the middle.
Just
hard to
checking,
miss.
just making sure.
Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome. Its arms are crazy.
I think this is a good chance to, one of our viewers said, eventually everything turns to crab. So just
I mean,
have that to look forward to, everyone.
yeah, I don't know.
You're muted, AJ. Okay.
What did he say?
I don't know, and he said it's fine.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Yeah, I'm happy with my human shape.
Thank you.
Turn on the downlights, Danny.
Huh?
Oh, calling back to yesterday about me not wanting to be a sea creature.
Oh, but okay, there are
Judging.
like plenty of great sea creatures to be. You don't
The
have to.
cinema cam has a great view of the crab on the side profile.
Hey, AJ, I think you should tune in. Yeah.
I gotta land first.
I don't know if Jacob will be mad if all I'm giving him are crab highlights right now. Yeah, I won't tag this one.
All right. Should I zoom or just leave it wide?
Yeah, you can slowly go in and we'll zoom in on his working parts there.
His working parts. There he is.
Should get a
Look at
good
this
shot this
guy.
time. See if you can count how many
Wow.
moving parts are in his mouth
Look
there.
at that. Look at his little forehead horns. I wonder if he tastes the water around him. Like, I wonder how much crabs can taste. Probably probably, you know, they gotta know what's safe to eat and what's not. But they eat kind of everything, don't they? They're scavengers.
That's a great shot of its mouth parts.
Mm-hmm. But they're not as crazy as some of the other crab mouths I've
No.
seen.
I want crab. I want to eat crab now. I'm hungry. This is indeed a deep sea spider crab.
That's wild. I remember I was at the Monterey Bay Aquarium and they had some deep sea spider crabs, and there was a toddler standing looking at the crabs, and it was like as big as they were.
Were face huggers from the Alien movies inspired by these crabs?
I believe so. Oh,
You gotta push in just a little bit there if you want. Zoom in just a bit on. Oh, they're changing out.
And we're just coming up to shift change. Just
Push
an
in
FYI
just a
for
bit more.
viewers.
That's good, thanks.
yeah. this thing is so big. I wonder how old this one
Okay.
is. All right.
Off we go.
Oh, Anna signing off.
Sweet. That's awesome. Cool. Sleep well.
Night, Anna.
Hey, Nav.
Hey, is this cable go to the mooring?
No,
No. Where does this cable go?
south.
Oh.
To the south something mooring. I don't
Roger,
know where
so
it goes.
don't need to follow it.
Don't follow it.
Roger.
This is Nav. Go ahead.
Hey, I think the ship speed was set to 0.2 knots because of, I guess, like station keeping concerns. I was just wondering if that's still the case.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, the jet pump's working pretty hard.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's like nothing we can do in terms of like ship heading to help that?
They're doing the best they
Let
can.
me think
right?
about that.
You might get a change with Martina up there, but they're just doing a watch change as well, so
Okay. I guess we're like 2/3 of the way there, so.
yeah.
For anyone that's just tuning in, we are diving at the Endeavour hydrothermal vents, and we are transiting towards a cabled mooring right now. Earlier in the dive, we were doing some sampling as well as photogrammetry. So taking a lot of pictures of the different towers here and putting it together for a 3D model. On the quad view of the feed, so that's channel 3, you can see we still have the bathymetry map up in case you're wondering where we are. We're currently about 2,000 meters under the surface of the ocean. So yeah, about 2 kilometers deep. And you might see some movement in the control van. Oh, actually, our control van is not on any feeds right now. We are just in the process of doing a shift change. got a couple new faces in the control van. We have Lynette on navigation, and we have Ashley as video engineer. We still have Jake and Danny in the front row piloting the ROVs. And the back row remains the same. So we have Steph as data logger, AJ's our watch leader. We have Jeb here as our technology specialist, and Yuko still on comms.
Nice job narrating, Yuko.
Thanks. Oh, good morning.
Okay, back row, we're gonna try to speed up a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Much appreciated, Lynette.
Okay, pilots, we did speed up a little bit. We are at 0.5 now with the ship
0.5.
move. Yep,
Awesome, thank you.
you're welcome.
morning, friends and coworkers. How are we all doing today?
Morning.
Good morning, Monica. Unfortunately, you missed some pretty cool biology before you got here. I don't know if you were watching it.
Unfortunately, I was watching the inside of my eyelids, but I did hear that there was quite a beautiful skate.
Yeah, there was.
Cool. Well, that'll make the highlight reel for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can go back and see it.
Yes. Well, and you know, I missed some biology so far.
That's true.
Hopefully there'll be more.
Yeah. Ed says good morning, too. He's on shore support.
Good morning, Ed.
Damien's also there.
Good morning, Damien. Just a general good morning to all my friends and coworkers, wherever they may be. I see there's a lovely question that's come in, whether or not we've discovered anything man-made during the dives, such as shipwrecks, debris, etc., that we weren't expecting during the dives. I know in my experience we have found what we call anthropogenic stuff when it's unidentifiable, or if it is identifiable, we'll say, you know, beer can, fishing net, all that kind of jazz. And in other expeditions, multiple, the Nautilus has found shipwrecks and culturally significant, archaeologically significant sites on purpose. I think we'd be pretty surprised to find a shipwreck here, just given the history of the area, but I suppose you should never say never. AJ, you ever seen a shipwreck?
No, I haven't, no.
All right, well,
not so much on our Neptune network. I mean, we've been to these sites a lot.
Yeah,
so
it would be a surprise.
Every year our odds go down.
Yeah.
Finding one.
Yeah. It's excellent. Anybody in the front row, have you ever seen any unusual shipwrecks? I know you've gone to look for a few, but are there any that have surprised you?
Not unusual shipwrecks, but we stumble across debris quite a lot.
Yeah, anthropogenic debris?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite's the toilet we came across in the middle of the bottom.
A toilet?
Yep, just a toilet. Nothing around it, just a toilet.
Huh.
On the abyssal plain.
Boy, oh boy. Well, you know, it reminds me actually one of my favorite stories. On the Ocean Networks Canada network page, there's an octopus living in a rice cooker. And I always show it to kids, and I always ask them, how do you think the rice cooker got there? And I get lots of answers like, oh, it fell overboard, or it came up